Yeah. What's going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew. Me and Nick are here to break down. I don't know if you're going to call it breaking news. It happened yesterday, but the Garry Gilliam, the right tackle for the San Francisco 49ers, formerly of the Seattle Seahawks, was extended. They gave this guy 3 years, about, I forget, man, 3 year, 2 years, 2 years, right? For like $6 million or something like that. He got like 3 million, 3 million. I don't know, man. I'm
It
so
was
annoyed with this.
it was 2 years, 8 million.
2 years. That's okay. 2 years, 8 million. And how much was his guarantee? Do you remember the guarantee amount? Because this is
No, I don't. I can look it up though.
it's all good. Because here's my issue, man. I didn't like this guy before. I don't like him now. And I was having this conversation in our group chat. Scott was trying to convince me that it's just a depth move. But when you saw the contract, when you saw the numbers, it's not just a depth move. We looked it up before we started the broadcast. He's paid 19th in the NFL for his position. So if you're that's how much you're getting, and you haven't played at all. Keep in mind that he played one game for us and got injured. Okay, he didn't finish that game for us. He played in one game. He gets injured, and they give you money that's middle of the pack. And I know we're going to say, oh, it's not a lot of money and things like that. The Niners have money they have to spend and all that. Listen, not on Garry Gilliam. All right. Now maybe I'm being too hard on him. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh, but I wasn't impressed with this guy coming out of Seattle. Wasn't impressed with what he did with us during preseason. Wasn't impressed with, or not preseason, during the year. I just was not impressed with him. When the Seattle Seahawks, who arguably have one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL, let someone walk, we bring him in, and not only do we bring him in, we extend him. I, could the Seahawks have been that far off? So, Nick, man, what are your thoughts on everything, man? What are you thinking over there?
All right, so I don't mind the signing, but the thing that throws me off the most is what does this mean for Trent Brown? Trent Brown's contract is up in 2019. Why are we not extending him instead right now? I know he's on injury. Is this a move because Trent Brown's not going to be able to start the season when they would like him to? Is this a signing to – I don't think it's a competition signing, but it really worries me about Trent Brown. And I know that the organization has said that they want to keep Trent Brown for a long, long, long time. But, I mean, his contract is expiring in 2019, and I think that he is one of the biggest parts of this offensive line, and that I think that he should be signed before a Garry Gilliam, who only had 8 games with the 49ers, one career start with us. Yeah, he's 27 years of age. He went to Penn State. But overall, he's only had 44 games. He had 52 games total, 44 with Seattle. 30 of those were starts and 8 games with the Niners, and one of those being a start. To get paid 19th in the league and be in the top 20 paid offensive tackles, an average salary of $4 million a year, I'm a little worried about this. I don't know if it's just blowing money or what it means, because I don't think it means competition. I don't think Garry Gilliam's going to touch the field, but I think there's something else going on. But we really should look at this as something that is worrisome because of the fact of Trent Brown. What does this say about Trent Brown? Is he not ready to start the year coming up? Is he not going to get an extension? Does the team want to go a different direction? I know it's all what ifs, but I mean, it's something to ponder.
Did you find the guarantees yet?
No.
Because my thing is, the money is what talks in contracts. You can sit here and look at length of contracts. You can look at, I mean, you got wide receivers taking 1 year, $14 million deals. It's not about the length of it. It's about what's guaranteed and what the money is. Listen, man, per annual salary, they paid this guy more than Daniel Kilgore, who's a starting lineman. This guy was a bench rider. You know what I mean? Like that says something to me. I'm not saying that Daniel Kilgore is what you're going to base everything off of, but Daniel Kilgore is our starter, and he plays guard also. So you can't just sit here and say, you know, it's not a big deal, it's not a lot. And like you said, maybe this is a sign. Maybe Trent Brown, and I know John Lynch spoke today during the combine saying that Trent Brown and a lot of other people who were injured are ahead of schedule. But what does schedule mean? We don't know what the schedule is. Is Trent Brown projected to be back week 6? You know what I mean? So he's ahead of schedule. Is that week 4? Are they paying Garry Gilliam this kind of money because they're going to need him to start the season for us? What does this mean? And so when you want to find those answers, again, you dig into the contract, 2 years, $8 million. I think it was 7.5 guaranteed or something like that. Or no, 2. I can't remember, man.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. I'm trying to find it now. So
It's all good. So we'll see what happens with Trent Brown. I hope the big guy can get better. I saw some people on Twitter saying that it's good competition for him and it's going to push Trent Brown. That Gilliam moves better than Trent Brown, and that's because of their frame. That's because of their sizes. But moving better doesn't mean that you play better. Doesn't mean you pass pro better. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you run block better. I know Garry Gilliam is an athletic guy. I know that he has a little bit of tight end in his history as well. So I don't want to sit here and take anything away from him. But like I said, if Seattle is letting you walk, it's for a reason. And that was the first and biggest red flag to me when I saw that we picked him up last year.
it does Spot Rack doesn't have the
that's right. The guarantees haven't come out yet. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just the general.
Yeah, it's just general 2 years, 8 million, 4 million average salary. So yeah, Mike, I'm with you. I mean, I don't know when these guys are going to be ready. And like I said, is this just a depth signing? We only have one guard on the roster, I think 3 tackles. So, I mean, now with Garry signing, that could just be a depth signing. It could just be, but you're not paying somebody that kind of money, and we really don't know what the guarantees are. So once the guarantees come out, we could kind of figure out if he's going to be starting type player or if he's just going to be a positional player, because the contract could be based to where it's an easy cut and we don't lose that much money. So to me, I don't necessarily mind the signing, but it really worries me about Trent Brown. Like, that's to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see what happens, and I'm sure we'll hear something soon because if Trent Brown is healthy and he's ready to go, I can see the Niners extending him also. No need to let him get close to the end of, you know what I mean? That should be a move that the team is looking to make, extend this young guy. I mean, he's getting compliments from Von Miller left and right, and he's one of the best in pass pro. He's got to work better in run blocking, but no one's perfect, and he's damn sure better than Garry Gilliam. So I say if Trent Brown's not getting that contract soon, it could be a caution here. That's what we're getting with this signing with Garry Gilliam. So I think that's going to just about do it. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, Corey's saying that they announced $4 million as a guaranteed, but I think that's just the average salary. I don't think I see that he's posting in the comment section. So I'm just going to go over these real quick. Billy Badass says Trent Brown will be fine. Ronnie Burton says Trent will be back. Billy Badass says Gilliam is a backup in case Trent can't stay healthy, which obviously we know that. They should sign Brown when healthy. He is good. That's Ronnie Burton. Billy Badass, Trent is ahead of schedule for recovery. I didn't hear that yet, but he is predicted to be back week 1. Corey says $4 million guaranteed. Mark Espinoza's fam, I've been waiting for you guys. How you guys been? Mark, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate it. We're doing well. And Trent Brown is ahead of schedule, Corey said. They announced Gilliam's $4 million guaranteed. I haven't seen anything on the guaranteed yet, so I'm not quite sure with what that's going on. But, Mike, there's some other news that came out today too. I don't know if you want to let's go into that and talk about the moves in the front office.
No, we'll do that in a different post. We're going to keep it separate. We can do that at another time, or we can get back on here really quick and separate the post. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Garry Gilliam, $4 million guaranteed, 2-year deal worth $8 million. So really, it's a 1-year deal. Sounds like, and they're spreading out the money in case they end up keeping them. That means that this might be what you were hinting at. This might be a 1-year. If it's $4 million guaranteed, then that's probably a 1-year deal, and that's insurance in case Trent Brown has a setback. And this guy has to get out there on the field. And people are talking about, this is the other thing that was driving me crazy. It's okay because we have Jimmy Garoppolo. His quick release is going to make it okay. He doesn't have to protect that long. Listen, just because you have a guy who can do something and get rid of the ball quickly doesn't mean that we want him throwing the ball faster than he should. Plays have to develop. And so we can't sit here and say it's okay because Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, why don't we use Jimmy Garoppolo's talents and make them even better? Give him even more time. Imagine what he can do with more time if he didn't have to have such a fast release and get rid of the ball so quickly. So keep all that in mind, guys. And I think we're done on this one, Nick.
Yeah. Guys, if you don't already, make sure you give us a follow everywhere we're at. You can check out our podcast, Nothing But Niners. It's Talk 49ers with Nothing But Niners, NBN, on SoundCloud, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Play, wherever you want us to be, wherever you listen to, whatever app you listen to. Check out nothingbutniners.com. Got a lot of great articles over there, as well as check us out on Twitter, Nothing But 9ERS, as well as Snapchat, Nothing But 9ERS. Yeah, guys, above all else, man, the mid-season and free agency is coming up upon us, and combine starts. There's going to be a lot of news coming out, so keep in touch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Make sure you like all our other pages and follow everything that we go through. So above all else, stay faithful. We out.